Wait, where's that jazz music? Hold on, I need my jazz before I start. Crud, 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 crud. This situation is bad of the heat of 1,000 suns.
Ako-chan sighs. I stayed silent, only staring at the floor as if the most interesting thing in the world. Sayo wouldn't. She wouldn't. Imai-san whispered in shock as Yukina-san stayed silent, only holding Imai-san's hands to stop her own tears as they turned to Ako-chan, older sister. My bad.
Sayo-chan, you fucking idiot.
I'm guessing she doesn't want Ako-chan to curse, I said softly to Uehara-san, nodded with a small giggle as she squeezed Tomoe-san's hand. It's okay, she whispered as the eldest Urugawa sighed. Up in the chat. My family, no need to remind me of my past failures. I already know Hina's the better twin. This is morbid, I'ma say it again.
Morbid count, like, number how many times?
I'll be the child of your feelings. I don't have a future nor will I amount to anything in that future. I wanted to impress you with an instrument, but Hina one up me and became even better. Due to this, our relationship was strained. In my sunrise, shuddering at every word the guitarist had written, it seems as if shiver ran down her body. She felt as if she could hear Sayo sing these words as she wrote this letter. I held the second part, as Sayo ran out of paper and the bottom was stained with now brown and stale blood. You rarely see me smile. You ask if I'm okay, and I tell you I am, but in reality, I'm sick and tired of having to try and show you my own worth when you're just fawning over Hina. There isn't anything for me to do. I doubt you'll be hearing from me as I am done. Sayo, jeez, that's morbid.
Damn, very sad.
Clenching the note to my chest, it hurt. Everything hurt. I don't think I'll be able to live with this pain. The memory of seeing those scissors on the table, the knife in her hand, and the black blood-stained towel that's like a tongue twister. We only got through what feels like one practice where she smiled. We already knew Zelia wouldn't be able to go on, but where did we go wrong? Where did we mess up? Was it the fight that we had from Future World Best? Was it when I yelled at her for saying she doesn't have everything handled? I don't know. What was it? I sighed, unsure where we as Roselia messed up, unsure where we as people messed up. Everyone had speculations, but no one had the answer. Only Sayo did, but she's...
Oh, wait, for real? Oh.
She might be. I don't know. You gotta read that.
Wait, whose voice? Who is this?
I don't know. Just read it.
You all know Hikawa Sayo?
All of us shut up. I was preparing to hear the words of my fears, the words that would send me into a spiral, the words that would end Roselia.
Wait.
That's...
Okay, fine. She's showing signals of life when she's awake and you all decided to visit. It would be the best to go and one at a time. Oh, they're at the doctor's, right?
Yeah, I think they're at the hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god. All of us in Roselia let out a sigh of relief, including Minato-san. Even Yukina got shook. We were all scared, terrified, and worried. Luckily, God answered our prayers and made Sayo live, even if she didn't want to. Maybe we can change that.
I don't know, just kiss her once again, she'll be shut back up again.
On the end of Sayo's room. This was going to be awkward. I already knew that, but I didn't want to burst into tears right then and there. Well, that's already morbid. Sayo's parents were in there right now. I was worried about what they were talking about to her, if it was a speech lasting for a millennium, a scolding, or a fake apology. My heart couldn't stop beating quicker in fear as Ako-chan held my hand. You know how she says it, right?
Huh?
You know how she says Rinko's nickname, right?
Oh, no.
She just goes, wait.
Oh yeah, I can hear her in the game. I have her like in my band, so I can just hear her saying Rin.
Yeah, that's how she says it, Rin.
Rin, don't let them go to yours. Don't let them go to you or Sayo-san.
I nodded as Minato-san shook her head. Whatever they're telling Sayo, I wouldn't want to hear. If anything, I would cut off all contact for at the very least a month. God!
Damn.
Goodness! My eyes slightly widened at the thought as my son shrugged. I'd at least tell them I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't want any... Oh, Ako.
What?
Ako speak.
Oh, okay.
You gotta probably use that Chumbuyu voice. I don't know.
I can't do a high. True, Rin. I sound like hugging me. Hugging me. Oh wait. And we speak in the cloak of night, Sayo-san.
Ako-chan, sure hospitals are 24 hours. These aren't open. I doubt you'll be able to get food and things like that.
True, Rin.
God, as I shrugged, walking the door open again, I saw Sayo's father step out. His gaze peered into my soul like a hawk's. Why is he staring at you? I could feel my pulse quickening and my heartbeat pounding. As he sighed and walked away while I let out a sigh of relief. Why did he stare at you like that? Hazawa-san asked as I shrugged. I don't know. I stood up and entered Sayo's room. She was staring at the window. It was only 2 a.m. Whoa, when'd y'all find her body? I thought she was happy to be
I don't
here.
know, in the forest by the nearby woods, she probably wanted to throw herself in the river anyways.
Who knows? I sat in the chair beside her bed. Long silence brewed between the two of us. The tension in the air was heavy, and the silence became unbearable. In the atmosphere. Ugh. Not being able to take it any longer, I spoke. Sayo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. An apology. Girl!
Damn!
You speak an apology. Sayo turned to me. The dull and lifeless eyes were still resting in her broken irises, but there was pain. So much of it.
Don't apologize, Rinko. I wanted to.
Why?
Why? What? Don't you like her? Why not be with her?
Her motives, man. She mumbled as I stood up from the chair, clenching a hand over my heart. Why? We couldn't have gone on. Rosalia couldn't have gone.
Yes, that's
Sayo,
true.
I love you. True. I love you as your girlfriend.
Oh.
Ooh.
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 Okay.
It would never be the same if you were gone, Sayo. Life for me would have never been the same. I couldn't live without you, Sayo. The words poured out of my lips and I cried. I just sat back down in the chair and cried, sobs escaping my cracked lips. It hurt to see Sayo in a state like this, a state that I couldn't fix. I'm too weak. I don't know what advice or words I could say to help her. I just pulled out the love card like anyone else would. Yo, she got common sense, though.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I don't know what I can do to help you. I don't know what I can do to encourage you to live, but I can't give up. Not when we just started dating. I sobbed, unable to say anything else. I just continued to cry. I was weak and helpless. What the hell did I know? I was struggling like Sayo. Ah! The thunder continued to rumble outside as the sound released from Sayo's lips.
Stop. That's so monotone. Stop it.
Stop. I shot up as Sayo looked down, but continued.
Stop blaming yourself. I did this.
But
No, you don't understand. There was nothing I could do, and I was trying to continue living, Rinko. If anything, I'm always to fail. The only thing I can actually do well is being in the disciplinary committee and playing guitar for Rosalia, which I've been rethinking.
My eyes widened. She was thinking about... Sayo, if you leave Rosalia, I would still be scared to try, and I wouldn't have anyone to be by my side during live shows. Also, there would be no one to keep us in shape. Minato-san calls you second in command. If it was just her, I don't think she would be able to handle Aqua-chan by herself. Don't tell her I said that, but you get the idea. I stared before sighing and continuing. It's just... Rosalia would never be...
Yeah,
Rosalia...
Okay, Rinko, okay.
I see you, Rinko.
Yes, Rinko, yes!
I said, a slightly angry expression, but it was mixed with my sadness. Sayo stared at me, but she soon pulled me close and wrapped me in a hug as I smiled and hugged her back. It's okay, Sayo-chan. I'm staying with you. You're your own person, and I'm going to help you find it. I smiled as Sayo rested her head on my shoulder. She hasn't said anything in about 2 minutes, but the door opened and the ahs started. You gonna do it?
Rinko.
Sayo just said her name. I hummed in confusion as Sayo pulled me closer. Well, as close as I could go in this chair and her in the bed.
Get the reaction. It makes it mommy stop. Mommy-san stop.
Her name should have been that. No, her name should have been that though, for real.
Imami?
Yes. I'm all ready. I sighed. I thought about Matsubara-san and your usual
Fue.
the hall. Fue. It made me think of her wanting to fue right about now.
You can let go now.
I said as I nodded, but still held her hand. Ikina speaking. So, what is the plan? We need to figure out what we can do in order to help Sayo. Minato-san said as Sayo looked up.
For now, I just plan to go to therapy. Well, that's what the doctors told my parents, and my parents are telling me.
That's still Sayo.
Hina,
She's with us for the night. She's still in a state of shock. I'll go get her, Sayo-san. Aga-chan said as Sayo nodded. I haven't noticed until now. Those scars running from her wrist to her forearms on her right arm made me completely worried about Hina's reaction. She's in here, I heard our drummer say as the other Hikawa sibling walked in. The air was tense and the atmosphere was heavy.
One-chan. What the fuck?
Whispered as Sayo cried, ready for it. I gently squeezed Sayo's hand before letting go. I knew Hina is a more physical person, so I needed to release her hand. Hina held her sister's hand, humming a little bit as if she was trying to calm them both down. The world will never stop spinning, but it's up to us to go with it, remember? She asked as Sayo nodded. Her expression seemed rather weak. Hina wiped away a tear as she smiled at Oda-chan. I just want to know one thing, Hina asked as Sayo nodded. The rest of us in Roselle were watching this rather awkward situation. We couldn't leave since we all told Sayo we would stay, and Sayo nor Hina she decided that maybe both of them needed us? Why couldn't you tell me? You know, before I would hurt myself. Bro!
I can understand. You know what? I know it, like, I can see Akko. Like, literally.
Yeah, lunging forward, literally going. As if she was in the Titanic and we all hit the iceberg. An expression of consternation was bursting on her face.
Consternation.
Minato-san's eye twitched and Imai-san's jaw dropped. Me, on the other hand, I was just broken. Makes sense. Our shower breaths were the only sound in this quiet room. The world stopped spinning again. All of us looked shocked as Hina gave a sad giggle in her sleeves. As were in circles around her left wrist to her forearm. What is wrong with you guys? It was only her left wrist.
Always the Boppin sisters. It's always like the Fry sisters are depressed.
It's always the sisters.
It's always the sisters that are depressed. Come on. Come on, why can't it be hard to be depressed?
The cuts are on her right wrist in straight line to her forearm. We would always hold hands like this when we were scared. I guess it must have stemmed to our cuts also. Hina sighed. This is odd. Hina's always vibrant, from what I see. Maybe it was the attempt, or something else. Was the positivity just an act? Who knows, but it's honestly morbid.
That's like 9 right now. Or 8.
9? Yeah, either 9 or 10. Hina, have both of you ever been in the seat before?
Yes.
Imai-san asked as the younger Hikawa sibling nodded. Sayo had fell asleep. She was rather tired. I knew Hina responded. Wait, Hina's voice sounded completely different too. Is this her real voice? It's completely soft. It sounds regretful. Yeah, it happens when one of us are down. The other feels it too. As we are identical twins. Example, if I put a wig on or got hair extensions, we look like one person. Seeing double, as some say, she eyed Imai-san with a teasing smile before continuing. One-chan and I have always been inseparable when we were kids. We were always together whenever it was possible. Still, even now that I'm older, I could still see the differences between us. We were strained entering middle school. Hina-chan then took a deep breath. It still scared her, and Sayo still regretted it. One-chan wanted her own room, and she told me my positivity was being a problem towards her. You should have took that as a sign. I'm just saying it. As we were in our first year of high school, she told me that we were no longer able to talk to each other during school often. She needed to distance herself in order to figure out what she wanted to do, as we needed to be our own people. She said we needed to do this since we were always together. I wanted things like how they were growing up, but it still felt bad. This is to read one breath. We were both being selfish, but for all reasons. I was too set on trying to stay together, and Onechan was too set on trying to be her own person. She was too serious, and I was too playful. Taking another breath, Hina-chan's voice wavered. We started arguing a lot. I knew our parents favored me more. I knew they found Onechan as a side piece. Couldn't have said anything else.
Oh.
Like, she literally said side piece.
Am I a side piece to you now?
Right? I couldn't find someone to help me, so I thought if Onechan and I played instruments together, maybe we could be in a band, which we are. Different one, yes, but we were still playing together, somewhat practicing together. There was one fight we had where we hadn't even traded glances for 2 weeks. Saying I was the first one to talk, I told her how she was always still falling behind. I didn't mean the words I said. I know she didn't either. At least I hope. Anyway, that's what made me start. As I remember, we held hands growing up all the time. Those memories made me start with my left hand. I hated how I could do everything in an instant while she struggled. I would do anything to be in her place. I don't want to be the perfect twin and her to be the other. I just want the two of us to be twins again. Hina frowned as the rest of us still looked shocked.
Not in this
twitching. Her eyes still twitching. Oh my god. Hearing all of this from both twins, hearing both sides of the stories, it made us realize how all this started.
Their parents. Yeah.
The band festival, it was planning to be for graduation, as it is the second semester, but with everything going on, I think we're gonna cancel it, she said as Yukina raised an eyebrow, her eyes still twitching as Ako scratched herself in stress. And Lisa, she was chewing her nails the whole time the story was going. That would be best, as I said, as neutral as possible. Maybe we can hold something in the summer, I said as Hina nodded. Yeah, let's do that. It'll be boppin'.
Let's get boppin', losers.
It showed up! We all chuckled, trying to make some of the dark atmosphere and depressing dark thoughts leave. Still, the overcast from the rain outside and the twins' parents, there was a lot we had to worry about.
Ona-chan tested me. Rin, Hina-chan, are you guys coming, right?
She asked as I nodded, and Hina did too. She let go of Sayo's hand and said goodbye, like kissed her forehead and said goodbye too. Yukina and Lisa were following us shortly after us. We all left. I now had more than just helping Sayo live. I needed to help the sisters talk to their parents at least. They were the start of this. Luckily, I wasn't alone. As Rosalia, we have each other and we have some afterglow. Whatever it takes. Pulling out my phone, Ako-chan sighed as Hina-chan looked. You guys are gonna help us? She asked as soon as she was nervous. I nodded as did the same. Tomoe was rather focused on the road, as she didn't hear our conversation all that much.
This is like,
That's Ako. That's Ako.
We're gonna do this, whatever it takes. The darkness of the night the night won't overtake. I love this. The light shining from the crystal sun.
Giggled as I saw Ako throw an arm around her waist. Even if the seatbelt was covering somewhat of it, she slanted two fingers over her eyes. Yohane, is that?
Oh my god, insert Yohane picture. Oh my god!
Oh my god. Using her best impression for a deep yet mature voice, she spoke.
I didn't try, but whatever.
Oh yeah, she has that's Ako still, if anything.
If anything, those demons wouldn't do anything with my power that outweighs theirs. Their assassins will be a mere plaything towards me. They will enhance our strength.
No, that was good. That was good. Hina giggled as I did as well. Ako's fallen angel voice got us every time. Well, except Sayo and Yukina-san. But still, it helped cheering us up when things were grim. Hello?
Hi.
Do you need something?
Huh?
My dog just walked over.
I just said hello. I thought you said
yeah.
Hi.
Like, hello? Do you need something? We're here, guys, Tomoe said as the three of us nodded and got out of the car. It was Thursday night, or morning rather, and I didn't feel like going to school tomorrow. Or today, I guess.
Oh, Nay-chan. We still have to go to school. We still have to go to school, huh?
I'm still trying to figure that out, Ako. I just skipped that whole sentence, but who cares? I bit my lip as Hina glanced at her wrist with a sigh. She was hoping this holiday would be over, and so was.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It
Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god!
The first part.
Damn it!
I know. The first part.